Aquarius. Hey y'all. Aquarius. I don't even want to do the whole spiel. Y'all already know what it is. Energy, fluid, resonate, general, not everybody, blah blah blah. Aquarius, what the fuck going on? What happened? I mean, what's really going on? For the vibration that you're resonating on, you got the 6 in inhibition. Clarified by the self-worth card. Sacral chakra, by the way. Here you have the 8 in inhibition. Clarified by complacency and isolation. And then when I went further into it, I said, well, how is Aquarius feeling? What is really going on? You came up with this. Impatience at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, just because something didn't turn out the way you want, don't mean you become an enemy of yourself. Just because things are not going as you planned, don't mean that you start doing things that are self-sabotages, if that's a word. Things to hurt yourself and hurt your success for shock value or for the fact that this is the only thing that you have control over, so this is what you're going to do. Look, you can set up as much as you want. Life will always throw you curveballs. And when they do, my love, that does not mean that you fall to shit. You keep going, Aquarius. You keep going. And you know this already. I know you do. Because you're strong. I have here a love reading. I have some things about abundance. I have all of that. But I'm really more or less focused on this shift that you're making where because things are not going, I mean, it's one thing to be upset because things are not going your way, but there's another thing to self-sabotage, to become auto-aggressive is what they call it. Auto-aggressive, when you're aggressive toward yourself, when you're causing harm to yourself. Now, I don't know if there's somebody out there causing bodily harm, emotional harm, spiritual harm, mental harm, physical. I don't know to what degree, because this is a general reading. But Aquarius, no, no, no. That's not ever going to work. That's not never, ever, ever, ever going to work. And it's not going to get you out of the situation that you're in. It's not going to help you feel powerful where you feel powerless. It's not. It's not going to do any of that, right? The only thing that's going to do that is your actions, your movement. It seems that you don't have a lot of reverence or honor for yourself right now for whatever reason. I really hope that you're not allowing somebody else's actions toward you to define or validate your value, because we know better than that already now. Right? We know better than that already. Or because things didn't work out the way you want. Are you throwing a tantrum? No ma'am, no sir, no ham, no turkey, no spam, no bologna. No, none of that. It makes me a little bit sad. Don't do that, Aquarius. Work on your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra, your root chakra, and your throat chakra. You may be in this position because you may have gone along with somebody else's plan. You may, have delved in something that you really didn't have any control over, and it ended up taking over you and kicking you out. You may be feeling this way because something didn't come through the way you thought it would. You may be feeling this way because you're looking back on your life and feeling like, damn, what did I do or didn't do? Why not? You may be feeling like you don't have enough. It's a ton of different things. Like I said, it's a general reading. So I could be here for days explaining this Five of Pentacles, this lack mentality, this impatience, this complacency, this isolation, this lack of self-worth. We can go on for days, but you know what your situation is as you sit and listening to this. And I'm telling you, it's not worth self-sabotaging. You're setting yourself back more. All right? Let's touch this love reading part real quick. So the mutual energy is express your love. Your energy is chemistry. Their energy is past life relationship. On the bottom of the deck is codependency, let go of control issues, release your ex. It's a lot going on. It's not that I'm not interested. Oh, and the lesson that you're supposed to learn is Moonlight, which talks about following your intuition, following that voice inside of you, trusting yourself. It's not that I'm not interested in the love reading, but it's just like when you're in this energy right here where you're self-sabotaging, like who gives a fuck? Who cares? If you're here looking for a love reading and you're in that energy, like you really need to back up a little bit more even and just really reevaluate what is important. Because right now it's looking like you don't give a fuck about you. That's how it's looking for the reading if it's resonating with you. You know, and if you do give a fuck about you, then you need to put that action out there because that's not what's showing up in real time. Okay? How do you do that? So it says, I honor animals with reverence, and I care for the earth, and I embrace the all, right? And it keeps going, but I'm going to start with those three. The next one says, I do good. So I'm not negating it. I just didn't pick it up. So at this point, I'm feeling like Spirit is basically saying to you, since you right now don't have the wherewithal to just say, Aquarius, you're great and you're the reason why, perhaps you need to look at the things around you. Maybe you have pets, maybe you have children, maybe your parents, and your just, you need to find that somewhere. Find purpose. And I am not an advocate of looking outside of yourself for that. However, the energy that you're in right now is just, you're gonna have to, because you're not really being able to bring it up from in yourself because of disappointment. You know, so you right now are going to have to look at the little things around you, whatever that is, that makes you feel purposeful. Please do that, Aquarius, so that you can remember not only how important you are or how dope you are, but how deserving you are of reciprocity, how deserving you are of balance, of just behavior, how worthy you are of just your purpose in your life overall, you know, and how blessed you are to have breath in your lungs, to have this experience, you know. Because when you're in this energy, mind you now, when you're in this energy, this is not grateful. This is highly ungrateful. You're hurting yourself. You're self-sabotaging. There is no appreciation here because something didn't pan out the way you wanted. So it's like throwing a tantrum. I've been getting on everybody's ass today. Lord Jesus, just bless me. I'm not better than nobody. A lot of this information I take in for myself as I'm reading for you guys. I'm getting more information. So don't take it like that, like I'm trying to tell you something. I swear I'm not. I'm just reading the cards. And sometimes, you know, a little bit of energy comes along with it. It's just compassion. It's just really wanting to see people move forward. And sometimes it's your own spirit, guys. And your own spirit, you seem kind of like me embodying their, you know, their forcefulness, their seriousness to let you know what's really going on. So please don't ever think I'm looking down on nobody. Not at all, child. Trust me. If I told you my story, you'd be like, girl, really? Yes, really. So I'm not looking down on you. I'm not getting on you. I'm just reading the cards, okay? So, sorry. So, yeah, so you're gonna have to find things outside of yourself at this point, and that's okay. Like it's not okay, but you know you gotta accept it. Just be honest with yourself and do what works for right now, okay? So for your abundance, I really didn't want to go to the past. I feel like whatever happened, like I just want to just not leave it in a way where not deal with it, but I kind of want to focus more on bringing you up out of this energy because it's destructive, it's self-destructive, okay? And when you're in that energy, you cannot manifest anything. You're not going to bring anything in because you're vibrating at a level that does not manifest. It's a very instinctual level. It's very impulsive. It's very young. It's very self-absorbed. It's not manifestation energy. right? And so in order to come into manifestation energy, I asked what it is in order to bring abundance can you do? And it said positivity, faith, and optimism. It says you open the doorway to positive experience and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Man, they talking to you. I don't even got to say nothing. And on the bottom of the deck, you have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. It says the key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. And underneath that, we have the windfall of abundance with moonlighting and partnership is underneath here. There are great things to come with moonlighting there. That can definitely be a career that is suited just for you, like on some purpose shit, not just a job where you're punching in and out. You know, this could be the type of shit where you never feel like you work another day in your fucking life because you're doing what you love. You know what I mean? So, but that doesn't come without this type of work. You have to pull yourself up out of that energy. And like I said, one of the ways that you can do it, if you don't feel yourself to be worthy enough right now, like I said, if you have children, if you have parents, if you have pets, if you know what I mean, find things outside of yourself right now. You're gonna have to do that to pull yourself up out of this place. All right. So the advice and guidance cards that we pulled. So from the Rebel deck, we pulled Be Fucking Grateful. Shit can be so much worse. I'm telling you. And let me tell you something. The only reason why I don't shuffle on camera is because I don't have the memory to shuffle on camera. I don't set up none of these cards. I don't do no funny style shit to them. This is really just spirit talking to you. And I'm always amazed even by the synchronicities. You know, I love it. It makes me feel really good to be able to be a vessel. But yeah, just so you know, I'm talking about gratefulness, but I was talking about that as I was getting the cards together, reading it without you. You feel what I'm saying? But it came out the way it came out, basically what I'm saying. Okay? So now, on the bottom of the deck, you have Believe What You See, Face Reality, and live in fucking La La Land. Choose bravely. So, you know, when we are having low self-worth, when we're lack mentality, when we're being impatient, when we're being complacent, when we're being ungrateful, you know, you might be trying to switch things around to match how you want it and what you want, but you're only hurting yourself. Because shit is what it is. Period, poo. Period, poo. All right, and so the last advice deck you got, the advice card that was pulled is Control. With young male at the bottom of the deck, and look at that. Freedom is right under it. Listen, Aquarius, this energy, like I said, is a very young energy because it's almost like a temper tantrum energy. Come up out of it. You cannot control every little bit of how everything happens. You got to have faith, and you have to understand that shit, everybody got their turn. Shit don't just work out for people all the time. Like, this thing called life, let me tell you something. One time I heard somebody say, what if that white light that people say they see when they're dying is actually a hospital light and them coming out of another vagina? And I just about lost my fucking mind. That was the scariest thing I ever heard of, because this life thing is no joke. The lessons that we have to learn, the things that we have to go through, the ways that we have to navigate this thing. I mean, this shit is no fucking joke. You have to, you know, and then depending on whatever you came here to accomplish, you know, it's no joke. Period. It really is no joke. And so don't fret so much when you go through shit. Shit, we all go through shit. That don't mean you start self-sabotaging. That don't mean you start falling all down on yourself and shit. Come on, Aquarius. Cut that shit out. You the shit. And you know this, man. What are you... You're the shit. No matter the fluctuations, ground yourself. Spirit of place. Spirit of place. This is what you're supposed to learn in this. Spirit of place and unexpected visitors. It's supposed to rock you. It's supposed to shake you to the core, whatever it is that happened. It's supposed to. It's teaching you that no matter what comes up unexpected, no matter what fluctuations, conflicts, changes, baby, you got to stay true to you. All of this self-sabotaging, auto-aggression, self-criticism, beating up on yourself, motherfucking lack mentality, and low self-worth, and just taking what's there when it's there just so you can have something. Nah, you better than that, kid. You better than that, and you know that. Oh my God, I wish I had more energy. Well, really, no, not really. Because if I go further into this, it's still going to take us around in circles because it's not personal reading. You know what I'm saying? It's a general reading. So it could be a vast number of things. The thing that I want you to take from this the most, please, Aquarius, is take in the advice that the cards gave as far as if you need to focus on things around you in order to find your happy place, to find your value. I do not usually advocate for this, but in this situation, it's just seeming like you need to just grab on to what you love and just figure out how to make it through at this point, because the energy that you're in is, you gotta come up out of that. Listen, another thing for you to realize too is it's still a 6. Right? And 6 is about reciprocity. So maybe the reason why you're feeling like this is because, you know, the give and take. Maybe you feel like you didn't get what you put in. Maybe you feel like, you know, like I said, things not going like how you want it. So don't be so dismayed about this because you're already in the vibration of a 6. It's just an inhibition 6. So with you finding gratefulness and really having reverence and honor for just your life and the life around you, just be grateful for the fact you have breath. Like once you get to that, you can very easily turn the 6 of inhibition into a 6 of solution. Very easily. Here, the number 8, that's abundance, right? This is abundance inhibition. You're holding yourself back, but you're already on the vibration of abundance. So, like I said, with following those things, letting go of that lack mentality, having positivity, faith, and optimism, exercising, getting your adrenaline going so you can vibrate at a higher resonance, you can turn this into a solution 8, which is nothing but continued abundance. You can do it. Okay, Aquarius? You can do it. I believe in you. You have to believe in you. I'm sure people around you believe in you and love you. I know they do. Because Aquarius is just so fucking dope. My baby is an Aquarius. My 4th baby. She's the dopest. She has the dopest energy, man. I'm telling you. Or I think I told y'all about her before. She's the fucking shit. Period. Anybody in her sun sign is the shit too. It just gotta be. Because she was just born that way. My chocolate baby. My strong, she's so strong too, and she love. Oh, she's just such a she's just perfection. She's perfection in human form, period. And I'm sure that you are too in a lot of ways. Tap into it, okay, Aquarius? All right, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know how this video resonated with you. I will be back in November. If you are interested in a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. I will be back for November. I cannot do weekly readings because my schedule and my internet is not permitted, but I will be back November, and hopefully I can come back at least once in October and do a little bonus read, okay? So Aquarius, I am fucking praying for you. I'm rooting for you. You are the shit. Like, get to it, okay? I love you, and I'll talk to you guys in November. Hopefully, I'll see you again in October, but we'll see. Okay, I'll see you guys. Oh, Aquarius, too. Look out for a post about a free reading. I'm going to offer free readings, so I think it's you and the Capricorns. You are my most viewed, had my most viewed video, and the Capricorns helped me out. Their energy helped me out with producing the spread. So I think I'm going to do a couple of free readings, so just look out for the video. It'll probably be something like the first 3 people to email or something like that will get a free video. I'll figure it out, but just be out on the lookout for that. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in November or a little bit later on. Okay, bye.